Hi, fans of high-quality entertainment. I'm doing a music tag, and this is from Mark Morris, and it's a Beatles Vinyl Tag for 2026, but of course, I'm using CDs. I don't think that's against the law as far as I know. Anyway, very good questions, Mark. And I'll have a link for his channel in the pinned comment below and up here. So please subscribe to his channel. Okay, number 1. Show and talk about your favorite Beatles acquisition of 2025. It can be a record, a collector's item, a Beatles product, etc. Well, there's a few, but I would say my favorite is finally getting the Beatles in mono box set a few months back. Very happy with this. I've never really been a fan of mono. I prefer stereo. But maybe it's the newer headphones I bought over a year ago, but I like mono now. I mean, between the two, I do prefer stereo, but I can listen to mono now. No problem, and this is great. Number 2, show an artist band on the Apple label other than the Beatles or solo Beatles. When possible, show the label. It's Yoko Ono. Yes, I'm a fan of Yoko Ono's music, and I understand not everybody is, but if you've never heard a few songs from this album, you might actually be impressed with it because, she's not screaming. These are all song-based. It's a double album. And I'll show you the label. It's not an apple label. It's a grapefruit. All right. Number 3. This is a really good question. Beatles lyrics. Show albums that have a song with lyrics. It's a 2-parter, which you particularly like and also makes you cringe. So I've just chosen one song each. So the one that makes me cringe, it makes a lot of people cringe. Even, the song itself, besides the lyrics. If the lyrics were different and it was just, like I said, different lyrics but the same song, I would love the song. But it is Run for Your Life. I'll just read a little bit of the lyrics in case you're not familiar with it. Well, I'd rather see you dead, little girl, than to be with another man. You better keep your head, little girl, or I won't know where I am. You better run for your life if you can, little girl. Hide your head in the sand, little girl. Catch you with another man, that's the end, little girl. And there's lots of Beatles songs with great lyrics, but one that I'm really impressed with because, there's so many, like I said, but Paul McCartney, he was in his early 20s when he wrote this. I'll just read a little bit of it. And it's For No One from Revolver. Your day breaks, your mind aches. You find that all her words of kindness linger on when she no longer needs you. She wakes up, she makes up, she takes her time and doesn't feel she has to hurry. She no longer needs you. And in her eyes you see nothing. No sign of love behind the tears cried for no one. A love that should have lasted years. All right, number 4, display a book or books you would recommend to other Beatles fans up to 3. Well, I've got a few Beatles books, but I'm just going to show 2. This is The Beatles Get Back, and just lots of really nice high quality pictures. And lots of text, lots of reading to do. Also, and how about, this is heavy, Paul McCartney, the lyrics. Where he talks about the songs he's written. Number 5, Anthology Controversy. Did you buy the 2025 Anthology box set in any form? Discuss your decision. Well, as some of you know, I made a video a few months ago saying I'm not buying the Beatles Anthology. I already have the old one, from 95, 96. And, I played it a lot through the years, but, it's been sitting in my collection for a few years. I've never listened to it. So I'm not buying the Beatles Anthology collection. Yeah, I changed my mind and I bought it. Yeah, and I love it. I'm glad I bought it. People can change their mind. Name a solo Beatles song that you would have liked to see get a full Beatles treatment. All 4 Beatles working together to build up the song. Show the album on which the song is featured. I had one song in mind, but then I kind of switched it because I think, and it relates to, the Beatle years. How about Paul McCartney's title song from Flaming Pie? That's a great song to begin with, but I can almost hear the Beatles recording that. And, John and Paul singing together. And so Flaming Pie. For some reason, you are condemned to listen to just one Beatles compilation album for the rest of your days. What do you choose? Show the compilation. That's an easy one. For me, it would be the Beatles' Past Masters, because you'd get all of these songs. I know, maybe some people would choose the Beatles one or the red album or the blue album, but this. All of the early stuff and all of the later stuff. The best Beatles compilation. For me. Number 8. Do you feel... Yes, I do. Sometimes I do feel... Oh, it's not that. Do you feel there is a underrated Beatles song? There's lots. If so, show the album on which it appears and explain why you feel it is underrated. There's many, but the one of the few that's would always be in my top 10 for underrated is from Rubber Soul, and it is Wait. I just love the way John and Paul, like I've said, throughout the years, my favorite vocal is when, as much as I love John Lennon's my favorite singer of all time, and Paul's right up there too, but when John and Paul, and George of course sometimes, but when John and Paul sing together, that's the ultimate for me. And I just love the song Wait. I think it's very underappreciated. Need to take a break. Okay. Number nine. Is there a solo Beatles song that you feel is just as good or better than any Beatles song? If so, show the record it's on and talk about it. There's so many, once again. But I would say that when I first, I think this was before the album came out. It was just the single. And it it gave me Beatles type feelings. It was almost a Beatley kind of a song. So I could see the Beatles once again doing this with George Harrison. And it is, Isn't It a Pity, from All Things Must Pass. And by the way, I love version 2 as much, maybe even a tad more than version 1. But, version 1 is the more loved of the two. So, but either one is as good as any Beatles song. Way to go, George. And the final question, number 10. Do you have a Beatles EP? If so, show one or two of them. And at first I was thinking, nope, but I do. I've got the Beatles Magical Mystery Tour EP that originally came out in the UK. With the booklet, I'll show you one of the vinyl records. And this is from the box set with the DVD and Blu-ray. Magical Mystery Tour. Here it is. Yeah, so there's two of these in this double EP. And that is it. Great questions, Mark. And I hope people check out Mark's channel and subscribe to his channel. Thanks for watching. Please remember to leave your comments below. And like the video and check out my membership. Thanks. I just received another new member, so thank you. Have a great day. Goodbye.